I come from, starting and running family businesses, and have a strong respect for family-run businesses. Maybe just to dive in here, would love to hear more about your journey and the experience with working with family.
Well, I guess my dad started working for himself when he was very young, like 13 years old, probably started cutting grass and stuff like that. So he would make more on a Saturday afternoon, or on a whole day on a Saturday than my grandfather, who was a Toronto policeman at the time, would make in a whole week. So my father's never really had a job. He's only ever worked for himself. He's always been very entrepreneurial-like, and he still continues to this day to be very entrepreneurial-like. So obviously growing up alongside my father, I just immediately fell in love with the equipment and the guys and stuff like that. And I never wanted to miss a day. I could remember when I was a kid going to a kids camp, and I couldn't wait to get home to see what was going on. And I felt like I had fun at camp, but I missed too much of work. So I was addicted from a very young age. So it was very easy for me to, get into the business and start doing it and stuff like that. So I have a twin sister. She was very involved with the business as well. She's taken a step back in the last couple of years. She's gone on to do some other things, but she was very involved also. So it was very, very close family for a while there. And then my cousin Brian is very involved with the business. He's a vice president for us. So he's only a couple of years younger than me. So we grew up together. We're great friends. Our kids are great friends, and we hang out all the time, obviously at work and not at work. So, and now we have kids and nephews and stuff like that coming into the business. So that's always an exciting time too on the family front.
Sorry, that's so cool. I've heard so many horror stories. People tell me about these horror stories of working with family, but when it works, it really works well, right? I mean, I think, yeah,
it's hard to separate business from family sometimes, and so I've done a little bit of work on trying to keep that sort of aligned. Obviously you want to try and support your family and help your family, but at the same token, you don't want to upset the apple cart within the business because of family and so on and so forth. So I think there is a bit of a fine line there, and just sometimes just open communication helps solve a lot of that. But at the end of the day, there's some personalities that are meant for it and some personalities that maybe don't suit it, right? So if you're able to get through it, then you can, and if you're not, then you're not. That's maybe the easiest way to say it.